Hey, what's happening? This is Tom, NerdRemix.com. Now, when you wait for something, particularly if you wait for a very long time, a lot of times it doesn't live up to your expectations. And there's been a movie that I've been talking about for a long time, Cameron Scott's Mortem America 2021. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time. There were some technical problems with a stolen hard drive and stuff like that. Took them a while to get it fixed. I saw a chapter when it was going to be released in serial form that I liked a lot, which was basically the first 20 minutes of this film. And Thomas Brudzinski, the guy behind the Italian zombie movie and Armageddon and the Giant Rubber Monster movie, the Nutball from up in Michigan, edited this for Mr. Scott. And it's got his logo at the beginning of it now. But Mortem America 2021 is finally coming out, and I got to see it. And let me tell you, it is quite an accomplishment for everybody involved. Now, there's a lot of people I'm familiar with in this, and I've reviewed some of their work, and this actually was shot before that, and it's kind of cool to see kind of a look back to see them kind of honing their craft, so to speak. Now, it opens with Edward X. Young and a great turn as a fire and brimstone preacher who sprays it instead of saying it. And it follows basically Severn, who is a crime boss involved in some prostitution and other things, who is played by the amazing Jim O'Rear, who is a lot of fun and steals pretty much every scene he's in. But this is not, he is very good in this, but he is not the only one that is very good in this. One of the big revelations in this film was Rose, which is Severn's bodyguard, who was played by Monique Dupree, who really shows some range here and shows some talent and some stuff that, you know, she does some things that I haven't seen from her before, and I was really impressed that she took on this role and made it her own. From what I understand from Cam, he kind of had wrote that role for Debbie Rochon in mind, and Dupree steps in it. Monique Dupree steps into that role and just fucking makes it her own. Now, there's a great cast. You got the Madam B, played by April Monique Burl, who I'm kind of a fan of, you know, a little bit. And she's amazing in this. It's great to see April stretch her acting legs when she steps out of the Sally thing. As much as I love Sally, it's fun to watch her do a different thing and take on a different role. And does great with the accent in this. Looking very, very good, and does it really well. Also, one of my other favorite people, Jessica Cameron, is over here, plays a prostitute named Maggie. She has some really cool scenes. Pigtails and a schoolgirl outfit. Yes, I enjoyed that. And her stomping a pervy guy and saying, "How you like me now, fucker," really, you know, adds to the mood of the film. Now, there's a lot of horror hotties in a month, you know, from Nerd Remix in this film. Monique Dupree, like I said before, April, Jessica Cameron. You also have Melanie Roble in this, who plays Rattlesnake Sally, who does, man, she's incredibly sexy in this movie. She's a total badass. I really liked to see her in a role like this. I'd like to see her in more stuff like this before. Like I said, Monique Dupree does really well in this. You also have Michelle Shields, wow, with the British accent, looking very sexy in this, and she's also a badass. And you also have Athena Prochitko. I think I probably didn't pronounce her name. Athena P is in this, our current horror hottie of the month. She does well in it, and this movie really plays out really good. You got Keith Zahn in this playing a cowboy badass, and Linnea Quigley, who's top billed, and you know, she does a great performance. There's a few tongue-in-cheek moments, like, you know, a arsenal in a gym bag that Linnea pulled out. She's Lucille. She's hunting Severn. Apparently they have a past, and she's getting her revenge. Now, there's a torture scene that she does with another guy. It's kind of out of Reservoir Dogs. I really liked. There's a cool scene of Melanie as Sally feeding her snakes. Very hot, very badass, like I said. And Michelle Shields, wow, she's great in this. And like I said, how many? I mean, you got Monique Dupree, you got April, you got Jessica, you got Michelle, you got Athena, and you got Melanie. That's 6 horror hotties of the month in one film. You can't go wrong there. Everybody does a great job. It's shot in black and white, and it plays out as kind of a crime drama, a John Ford pastoral western, a John Carpenter end of the world type thing, and a George Romero gut muncher. And it works on so many levels. I'm surprised, actually, after waiting so long and hearing so much about this, that I liked this film as much as I did. It, like I said, it the zombies show up and start to chow down, and things just it kind of reminds you of those Romero moments where he just says, I'll just let the dead loose and let everything go to shit at the end, which really, works very well. Jim O'Rear, like I said, great lines in this. There are no problems, only solutions. He does great as Severin. Really enjoy it. I mean, this dude just chews up the screen whenever he's on it. April Burrow is great in this, like I said. Melanie Roble, Linnea Quigley, Monique Dupree, really a revelation in this. Jessica Cameron looking sexy. Athena and Michelle are both great in this as kind of the mercenaries, and just great stuff all around. Larry Laverty's really good in this, and Dead Don't Mean Dead No More, stuff like that. Great lines. Cock Juggling Thunder Cunt was another one I enjoyed, and I really gritty, like I said, throw in elements of John Carpenter, George Romero, John Ford, oddly enough, and a great road picture like The Devil's Rejects, stuff like that. Reservoir Dogs. Throw everything into one, and you got Postmortem America 2021. Definitely worth the wait. It's a very, very cool film. I tried to keep this as spoiler free as possible, just give you the basic outline of everything, because I really want you to check this out when it's released on DVD. And I think everybody in this can be very proud of it. Cam Scott did an incredible job, and Tom Berdinsky helping him out, pulling this thing together, and after all the problems they had with it, and I'm glad to finally see it come out, and it's a really enjoyable film. Long film, holds your interest, and it really plays out like a gritty indie horror opera. I really liked it, and with the cast like that, it's like indie horror summer camp anyway. So definitely check out Postmortem America 2021. I'm going to give it a firm, solid 9 out of 10. I'm Tom, nerdremix.com. Thanks.